Well, hello there, all you beautiful people. Just Desiree here, and I'm sure by the title of this video that you kind of know what's going on. I'm going to be reviewing some books, and if you guys aren't, familiar with the ship Shoey, it is Shane Dawson and Joy Graceffa. And I have to say that I love both of these YouTubers to the point where I bought their books. I must say, though, I've always been partial to Shane. I've been watching him since I believe like early 2009 or something like that, when he was still like just doing like his little small time videos, and he was like real. No, I'm just kidding, he's still real. But I'm sure you're thinking, because she enjoys Shane Dawson a little more than Joy Graceffa, that she's going to be partial, but no. Not the case. This is a real review here. I'm getting down and dirty. So, like I said, I enjoy both of these YouTubers, some of my, few of my favorites. And I'm, okay, alright, so I'll show you the books in case you're not familiar, which, by the way, both great reads. Even if you don't know who they are, I suggest you get them, read them, and then you will want to know who they are, so then you can just go to their channels and hit subscribe. I'm giving shout-outs. Shout out to my boy, Joy Graceffa. Now this man, this beautiful example of a man, is literally one of the sweetest people I think I've ever seen on YouTube. He is real and genuine, and in this book, it explained so much. Like, he had an air of mystery around him. Look at this. It's so mysterious. And I knew he was a good storyteller based on his little series, Storytellers. So I knew it was going to be a good book. But what I really, really enjoyed about his book is that he, like, delved deep into his childhood and, like, pretty much took us from the beginning to where he's at now. And it was, like, no hold bar. Like, is that a saying, no hold bar? There was no holding back with this one, because he, like, called his mama out on being alcoholic. He called his friends out on being bitches. And he did it in a way that I think, not the friend part, I don't know about that, or if they're even friends anymore. But I think with the mom part, that's really good, because, a lot of people do see people who do YouTube and they think, oh, they have a perfect life, or, they were so popular, so great, or so grand, and that's usually not the case. Usually, YouTubers are like the ones that, aren't in the popular crowd, because they're a little different. Why else would they spend their time making videos on YouTube for people to see? But anyways, so I really, really, really enjoyed his book, and to the point to where, like, I'm pretty sure in his book he did say that he was going to write more. So when I got to the end, not only, and I'm not going to tell you anything about it, but I smiled, and I wanted more. So that made me know that this was a really well-written book, because I'm an avid reader, and I'm not going to bullshit you on this. This is a good read. And I have so much more respect for him and just everything that he's about. Like, when I watch his videos now, I have so much more respect for him. But then it's also really cool where you can look back at his, like, very first videos on his original channel. And I never even knew he had an original channel. I started watching him right when The Amazing Race was, like, airing. The season that he was on was airing. So I haven't been following him for I guess that was a while ago. But anyways, not as long as Shane Dawson. So definitely, I'm going to give this 10 out of 10 Shoeys. That's right. Bringing out the big old dogs and just giving them a straight freaking perfect A. You did it. The odds were ever in this man's favor when he wrote this book. So, out of the two, I'm not going to tell you yet. I'm not going to tell. Let me get into this book. Okay, so now this is Shane Dawson's I Hate Myself. Oh, I didn't even tell you the name of Joey Graceffa's book. It's called In Real Life, My Journey to a Pixelated World. And it's really funny, because in a video, Shane Dawson's like, what does that mean? And I totally get it, because actually, you know what? I get it, because now his life, his career, everything that he does we literally are just seeing pixels of him. So I totally get it, dude. It was good. It was very up there. So then, all right. Now, and mind you, first review. Sorry if it's all over the place. It is late, per usual, with my videos. I have to wait for my little boy to go nice. But I'm back on track. So the next one is I Hate My Selfie by Shane Dawson. And it's a collection of essays. So it's not like a, what do they call it? Like memoir or whatever. It's not like a story of his life altogether. It's just like a collection of different stories. So it's not like boom, 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 in order, like Joey's was. I really enjoyed the book, but I was a little bit disappointed because I didn't feel like I learned anything really new about him. I mean, Shane's been so open with us for the entire time I've ever been watching him. That's one of the reasons that I do love him so much, and I support him anytime I can. I buy his music, I buy his clothes. I think the only thing I didn't buy was the sunglasses, and it was just because I couldn't at the time. But it was a good read. I enjoyed all the stories. I LOL'd legitly. I just feel like I wanted a little bit more from it. It was like, I would like another book of like stories. That'd be great. But then I don't know. I kind of want to see like the real Shane, because the real Shane popped up a few times on Star's The Chair. And it was like these little bits and pieces, and I understand it's edited, but you can't, like, they didn't make him do or say any of those things. And you could kind of see that there's like this darker side of Shane that he doesn't show us. And it's okay that he doesn't show us, but I mean, if you're going to write a book, kind of put that in the book. You know, like, I understand you want to help people and you want to be like an inspiration to people. But then again, that's never really what Shane's been about. I mean, he's always been about good messages, regardless of how, like, untactful he may seem to somebody. Every single one of his videos that he has done, especially in the beginning, like when I started watching him, they all had like a good message. And he used comedy to convey a great message and let people know that you're not alone, I've been through this. And I just feel like Shane's kind of like an open book, which I enjoy. That's why I watch his channels every time he puts a new one out. But I don't know, maybe like I would rather see like a fictional book from him, maybe, because he is so creative. And not that Joey's not. I would love to see like a fictional book from him as well. But I don't know. I just feel like this lacked the personability. Is that the right word? Is that even a word? It just lacked like that attachment to it, where I believe that Joey was more successful in that. So I'm gonna have to give Shane's book 8.5 out of 10 Shoeys, because 8 seems so low for Shane. But I did enjoy his book. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I would recommend both of these books. They are good reads from cover to back, and you will for sure enjoy them, regardless which one. Get them both. Do your own little research. But that is how I feel about these books. And leave me down in the comments below what you think of the books and which is your favorite if you have read both. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!